There's a general setting in WordPress that we want to make sure that we change. I can't tell you, this is probably the single most important thing that you can do to optimize your blog, and that is optimizing your permalink structure. Well, let me show you how WordPress works by default. If I were to go to my blog and click on a post, you can see I made one post here so far. If I just click on this post, of course I'm taken to the page for this post. Let's take a look at the URL. It is called P=3. Not too catchy. Essentially, what we want to make sure is whenever we create a post, we want to make sure that the title of the post is very related, of course, to the actual title of the file on the website. This has to do with SEO, and by default it is not set up this way. So no worries, we can change this pretty easily by changing the permalink structure. Let me show you how to do that. First thing to do is go to your WordPress install, and we're going to need to change the permalink structure to this right here. Again, just copy that down. It's also in the supporting documentation that came with the video series. But I'm going to go ahead and change mine. Now let me show you where. Simply click on Settings, and then Permalinks. And you'll have the option to write in exactly when you want it called, and that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to hit Custom Structure, and I'm going to enter what I showed you. And again, that's going to be that right there. So let me go ahead and enter that. And then go ahead and save it. Okay, now it's mentioning that you should update your htaccess file. This may or may not be necessary for you. I'm going to assume that it is. Basically, it depends on if your htaccess file is writable or not. If one thing I guess you should do is just check and see if it works. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and click on this here, and we'll see if it takes me to the page. Okay, it did not work, so that means that my htaccess file is not writable. Odds are that's what's going to be the situation for you too. So let me go ahead and show you how to do that. Going back through here, once we scroll down, it's going to give us the information that we need to stick into our htaccess file. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into my FTP program, navigate to where WordPress is installed on my site, and look for a file called htaccess. Right there it is. I'm going to go ahead and edit that, and paste in the code that I have, and save it. Okay. Now let's see if it works. Go back to my blog. I'm going to click on this. And there we go. Now if we look at the URL for this page, you can see that it's the full thing. It's called Welcome to my SEO for WordPress Secrets demo blog, which is what I called the title of that post. So there you go. That's how you set up your permalink structure. Again, I know that sometimes when something gets a bit technical like this, it's hard to follow along in the video. Maybe you'd be better off to refer to the documentation that came with the videos, where I go through this step by step as well. So once that's done, then we can go ahead and start talking about the next step.